Welcome back to the channel. So today the E36 is getting some love. Kind of unexpectedly, a supercharger kit popped up on the interwebs and I paid a pretty good price for it. This is actually my third supercharger kit that I have never installed because I get into it and there's all this stuff that I'm missing and then it just adds to the cost and I just end up selling the kit. So I got an active Autowerk stage 2 kit, I think, or actually they call it level 2 kit, and usually about like $8,000 retail for this kit. I picked it up for 3,200 bucks. The actual supercharger unit, they said they had like 3,000 miles on it, so I'm like, what the heck? And the best part was the kit was already on the car, so I went to go check it out when it was on the car, listened to it run and everything, made sure it wasn't making any weird noises, and then I ended up picking up the next day when he removed it from the car. So here it is. We got a bunch of intercooler piping, the Rotrex unit itself. This is a C38-81. So there's one size bigger than this, and this actual supercharger unit can run up to like 14 psi on an E36, which is pretty decent. He was saying that with this pulley, I think it's a 90 mil pulley, he was making about 10 psi, which is kind of a lot for an S52, especially on 91 octane in Arizona. So we'll have to see what happens there tuning wise. The only thing is, he didn't have a tune for it. Someone kind of like hacked up a tune. I looked at it, it was just terrible. Car ran like shit. So this is a good opportunity for me to learn force induction tuning. So I'm gonna have an upcoming episode on this, just related to tuning itself. So today we're gonna try to install as much as this as we can on the car. I got some buddies coming over. We're gonna try to throw this kit on. And then next time I'm gonna be installing and wiring up a Nissan MAF, a custom MAF housing, wiring that up to the existing stuff, installing a wideband, boost gauge, and then having that all talk to the ROM Raider logger, and we can get some tuning done there. I think eventually I'm probably gonna have to run a methanol setup, just because in the summer it gets so hot here and the IATs get pretty spicy and I don't want this car blown up. It's been pretty reliable, so I want to keep this kit pretty clean setup, pretty simple setup, and make sure it stays reliable like it has been. One unfortunate thing that happened before I even start this is I went to go pull my injectors out because we actually trade injectors. He wanted to go back to a stock setup on his car, the guy that I bought the kit from. So I pulled my injectors out and I had a like cheap Amazon injector rebuild kit, and the pinto caps, so little caps that go on the ends of the fuel injectors, they came off, like 3 of them, when I was pulling out the fuel rail, and they all fell into the motor. So to figure out somehow how to get those out, some people mention like hooking up a vacuum cleaner up to like a straw and then sucking them out through like the spark plug holes. So hopefully I can do that. If not, I may just leave them in there and the motor should hopefully disintegrate them because they're just really soft, fragile plastic. Shouldn't really hurt the motor, and then the motor will spit them out, but we'll see if we can get those out. I think the first plan of attack is I want to get the intercooler mounted up and the oil cooler, so the biggest parts, and then mount the actual supercharger, and then get all the pipes kind of routed after that. Alright, so we got the intercooler mounted. I had to trim the shroud a little bit on the sides for the piping to come through, and then I also had to trim the bumper support brackets where the actual bumper mounts a little bit. And then we had to take the nose panel off to get this oil cooler mounted, but I think it looks pretty dope. I think next I'm gonna mount the actual supercharger bracket, figure out that situation, and we can get the supercharger mounted. We got the supercharger bracket mounted. It comes with some longer bolts to replace the ones that go on the alternator here, and just got to torque them down. But I think I can mount the supercharger on here next. There's a different tensioner that I got to put on here. It calls for a spring tensioner instead of a hydraulic one. This one actually broke, so I have that ordered, so it'll come soon. Cold.
Where's the light? Oh yeah, it is.
Here's the light.
What's up, Chris?
It's cold out here.
All right, hang on. I think I got the light.
Just a little button there, isn't it?
There it is.
There we go. It's like a flesh
Hey.
color light.
Yeah. He got the LBGT light.
Trying to make those skin tones look good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make me look tan with my white ass.
I don't know which direction I'm supposed to mount this. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure with
that's
the
bottom.
Really?
It's this way.
But then you can't see the turbo. You can't see the speeding of a jigger.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I think that's right.
It looks right to me. Won't see. Can you rotate it upwards like that? Where's that little charge pipe gonna run? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it would.
Come do a 90
Yeah, I
there.
think it wraps around like that.
Cool, cool, cool.
There's all different length bolt. Well, maybe not.
Oh, it's just in your head there, bud.
Look at that. Must be nice.
You're right. Having an engine that doesn't burn a piss load of oil, and then having the spare cheese to just go pick up a supercharger kit. Like,
All right. Hey, I'm gonna hit you with something, Chris. I checked my oil. Not a dime has dropped.
you know, I got a little bit of Red Bull left in here.
Oh, top it off.
Yeah.
Get it on that stage 2 VTEC.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I think a tiny bit, but not to the point where I need to like top it off. It's still at the
Really
H.
only 3 bolts that hold this thing on?
Yeah.
Those are some sturdy bolts.
What the hell are these for?
Spares for when they break because they're too thin.
We
I
just,
don't know what the hell this little one's for.
well, we can have this Mr. here, World Deal Custom.
We'll just weld the whole supercharger onto that bracket there, bud.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
for sure. Just tackle it together.
Did it tell you how much the oil for the supercharger costs?
How much the oil costs?
Yeah, $120 a quart.
How much quarts do you need?
All of them.
Just us.
But it's supposed to last 50,000 miles, apparently.
I'd say every
Every other oil change.
other oil change. There you go. Oh, there it goes. Let me just straight.
These bolts are only like 8 foot-pounds.
That's
It's like hand tight.
yeah, that's a little concerning, but I mean, I'm sure the engineers know better than we do. So,
Yeah.
right, Chris?
I don't know what you said, but I'm going to agree with you.
Yes.
Oh, is this for the oil return lines or whatever to
Yeah.
circulate through the?
The feed.
And it goes into the oil cooler up front.
Yeah.
Nice,
Nice.
nice, nice, nice.
So this is my second alternator because I have a system in the back and I need 2 alternators to like power everything.
Yes, sir. You see
Actually, wait. This is for cooling.
that? Oh, cooling
It's
your
cooling
alternator.
alternator. That's
Heck
what
yeah.
it is.
AZ be hot, so you know, gotta
Yeah.
keep those alternator temps low.
So this Johnny goes right in there, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And I need to mount the reservoir, I think, on this side.
Oh, for the fluid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm still waiting on the tensioner, so I can't put the belt on. And then there's a plug that goes on the bottom of the intake to get rid of the CCV, because these CCVs can't handle boost. So, yeah.
Right on.
I think that's gonna do it for this video, honestly.
For sure. Want to say something to the fans?
I think next time we're gonna actually finish this. I wanted to get like all the main stuff bolted up, like the intercooler and the oil cooler. Looks legit, and then get the supercharger.
Cool. Well, now you can do the progression or like Instagram photo where you like take the picture from on top, so it looks like it's like almost done. You know? What I mean?
Oh, actually, I could probably mount all the intercooler piping, but it's so fucking cold right now. It's
really
not
is.
even.
My toes are cold. Like Chris is like on half a shoe.
Like blown out Vans plastics with like freaking no-show socks or whatever. So I got nothing.
Oh man. Alrighty guys. Well,
I think that's it.
peace.
Peace.